there everybody, my name's Chris Army, and today we're back playing Starters Order 6 in our jump save. Welcome back to Fens Lodge, and the continuing career of Matchworth Dancer. We do have Lycidius and Concubine as well, who two good 5-year-olds who should be decent on the track. So we're going to find out how decent as their careers sort of ramp up. But Matchworth Dancer is the main sort of focus of this save. And that's only fair because they're the horse that has won the most. So they will be up today at the entry of the Liverpool Hurdle. That should be a good test. And yeah, we're not rated very highly, so we won't be anywhere near the favourites for this. And I don't believe that we're going to win. Come On Dave looks like a really nice horse there. Kind of fully expect them to pick up the victory. And I hope you can't hear too much what's happening in the background. There's a lot of background noise, but I'm hoping the microphone doesn't pick it up very much. So, yeah. Apart from that, today also we got Concubine running in a Class 2 race in the Manifesto. See, there's a 5-1 favourite. Beat the shower with an excellent record. So this is going to be another very difficult race. As well as that, Stormy Larissa I think is a very nice horse. So Concubine has a real test on her hands. But it would be really nice to see if she can get that grade 2 win. And in a couple of days we got Lycidius back at entry again for the entry hurdle. So we're going to find out what these horses can do. So we start here then. Come On Dave as the big favourite for this race. Matchworth Dancer, a little down the order, but that's okay. Lady Broughton is actually looking quite good there. You can see if we go into the paddock, she is parading a little lazily though. So not the best sort of laid back triangle to get, and Sprightly Sue slightly agitated, leaning ready to go. That can sometimes fire a horse up to perform better. So it's a bit of a, you know, bit of an interesting combination there. But I like Lady Broughton and Come On Dave in this one, but Dave should win it. When we look here, tipsters agree Dave is the clear favourite. So yeah, okay. So blue sleeves, but a red and white striped silk, and Lady Broughton in the green we keep one eye on. I think we can compete though. We should be able to get top 3 here, fighting with Lady Broughton maybe. But Come On Dave might be a step too far. So, here we go then. This hurdle is going to be a very interesting race for us. You can see, oh, it's a little bit of a delayed start there for Matchworth Dancer. Not too bad in a jump skim. A tardy start doesn't normally mean too much in my experience. But it's an early first jump, and it's a good first jump. And you can see just off the back of that one jump, we are up into second place already. So let's zoom out a little bit and get the whole field in view while they are still there. So we do like to run a little bit middle to rear of the pack. So there's no issues here. 22.5 furlongs to go as we crossed the finish line. So a long way still to run in this race. Still to run. You can see now we're starting to move right down to the back. Salvationist is way out in front at this point. Hymns on High and Come On Dave now second and third. Then you see Sprightly Sue making a little bit of a move there away from the rear pack, with Lady Broughton and Knick Knack 2 side by side with Matchworth Dancer at the rear of the field. 20 furlongs left to run this one. Salvationist still now in the lead by quite some distance. Sprightly Sue is caught up now to the heels of Come On Dave, who is right there on the flank of Hymns on High. We've got the leader Salvationist out in front, then those chasing 3, and the rear 3 of Knick Knack 2 and my favourites Lady Broughton and Matchworth Dancer in that pack as well. So, second jump. It's a decent jump anyway. Nobody lost too much ground. 18.5 furlongs to go. That is jump 2 of 13. We're going to be coming up to 3 fairly soon, I believe. There it is. And another good jump for us. Not a great jump, but a good jump. But we are currently rear, and Come On Dave just seems to be slightly ahead of us at this point. We're right there with Lady Broughton, so My 1, 2 and 3 are currently sort of in the bottom 4 of this race. But I think Come On Dave's run a good race so far. And, you know, got to watch out for Sprightly Sue up into second place. Good run for them. Looks like Hymns on High now travelling back as well. Another good jump for most of the field. Not a great jump for us, but okay. We're okay at this point. 15 furlongs out. Jump number 5 being completed. Salvationist leads now by a few lengths from Sprightly Sue. Then it's another few lengths back to Lady Broughton, Come On Dave, Knick Knack 2 and Hymns on High. And we're a length or 2 lengths back in the rear. We need to make sure we're not too far back, because Lady Broughton and Come On Dave will be running and making an impact, I feel, late in this race. Looks like that's a good jump there by Knick Knack 2. Now clear up into third as we approach 12.5 furlongs. Salvationist there. Decent jump by a lot of people. Hymns on High got a decent jump. Knick Knack 2 jumped the best of the field though, moving now up towards that second place marker. That's jump number 7, which puts us at the halfway point. But oh my days, there is Knick Knack 2 pulling up there with an injury, it looks like. Maybe the race is done, and there's Hymns on High. And now we're down, it looks like, to the final 5. Knick Knack 2 has indeed fully pulled up and is out of this race at about the halfway marker. 10 furlongs left. Hymns on High now ruled out. We've got a gap of maybe 3 or 4 lengths behind Come On Dave, where Batchworth Dancer sits at the rear of the field. Lady Broughton is there alongside Dave, and Sprightly Sue not too far ahead. You got another 2 lengths to the leader, Salvationist, at this point. 8.5 furlongs approaching jump number 8. The front 4 do seem to be leaving us a little bit behind at this stage, and I don't like that. It's going to take 2 or 3 good jumps and a really good run at the finish for us to get back into this. But we will finish top 5 if we finish. So not a great jump again. Looks like Come On Dave got a little bit of a boost from that. Looks like we're going to start making a little bit of a move maybe. But so does everybody else, and that looks like a pretty decent jump from us again. So we're going to zoom in the camera and take a closer look at this. It looks like Salvationist again trying to push out as we come into that jump. Lady Broughton there with a nice little jump now, moving up alongside Come On Dave, who currently runs in second place. Sprightly Sue, who had run a great race for the first half, now slipping back towards the rear of the field. 5 furlongs to go, and we are making our move up from the back. Salvation is still out in the lead. It looks like Come On Dave is going to start making their move as well. Running into clear air. What a great jump by Come On Dave, but a phenomenal jump by Batchworth Dancer. We're under 4 furlongs now with 2 jumps left. Lady Broughton's doing nothing. Sprightly Sue is going to come back and challenge them to not finish last. It's ourselves and Come On Dave almost head to head, charging now down this stretch. We've passed Salvationist, who's finally been reined in. Come On Dave is going to be the one to lead over this jump though, with 2 furlongs left to go. This is going to be jump number 12, and we both jump it fairly similarly. Sprightly Sue now is up into third, Lady Broughton 4, Salvationist rear of the pack, and Come On Dave, as we come into this last jump, just starts pulling ahead. We didn't have the jump that was going to take us into the lead, and half a furlong left. Come On Dave, as expected, will take this race by quite some distance. Batchworth Dancer holds on to second, Sprightly Sue up into third, Lady Broughton a slightly disappointed fourth, and Salvationist last, 5th, after such a good, promising start to the race. A very good win there for Come On Dave, the class horse in the field, but I feel very happy that Batchworth Dancer actually got up into second place there and ran a very good race in accomplished company, to be fair. Knick Knack 2 might have given us more of a challenge. Lady Broughton, not really what we expected to see from her. But yeah, you know, that was kind of as we expected there. Come On Dave, a nice win for that horse. And he ran well. He ran well. If we got a good jump on that final hurdle, I do believe that we could have maybe competed a little bit more. But ultimately, Second place is a good finish. How much money was that? 23,000. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't have the pace for most of the race. We ran well considering. I wonder what that's about. Just a better horse, or? I don't know. I don't know. So, we move on to race number 2. It looks like Stormy Larissa is a little bit agitated. Lagandali is absolutely wrecked before the race even starts. Autumnal and Drumshambo are carrying extra weight. So we can kind of rule out 3 out of those 4 horses. We're going to take a look at Stormy Larissa, agitated and warm. So maybe that's a downside for them. Drumshambo, I think we rule that out because they wait. But Beat the Shower suits me. Okay, so where suits me? Suits me a decent horse, but nothing really to worry about, I think. Stormy Larissa, not too much to worry about. Raven Black is... Fell a lot. Okay, so that's... Okay, maybe not a great jumper. This is a chase race, so that could be something to watch out for, I guess. And Beat the Shower, of course, is the good horse in this field and fully expected to win. And what was that? Very Calm. So, yep, dangerous. Very dangerous. So that's definitely the horse to beat in this field. Again, I'd be happy with the second place. I don't believe that we should win this. I believe we could win it. But, yeah, we're going to have to see. So, the white with the red horizontal stripe, and it's there on the inside near the front as we get off here to the start of this race. If I'm correct, I don't believe that it's too long before the first jump. So, the front runners kind of started to come together. Now you see there, Darrowband and Raven Black making their way up towards the front of the field. Most of the pack still together here at this stage. 18 furlongs out. We've got the first jump, and it's a good start for Concubine there. Not a great start there for Mary Ellen Best or Autumnal. I think both kind of clipped the fence a little bit there. And it's another great jump from her. Suits Me clips that jump a little bit. So, 16.5 furlongs, approaching jump number 3 now. Another good jump for us. It looks like Beat the Shower has been unseated. And this could be what we want. We are up into third here with 15.5 furlongs. At the back now, Autumnal and Drumshambo from Mary Ellen there. Grand Union. Oh, good jumps from some people there. Suits Me gets up above Iron Conda. Behind us and around us, Darrowband and La Grandilly are there. Raven Black is up in a second place, a length and a half, maybe 2 lengths now, back from Stormy Larissa, who went out early and has stayed out early. So not a great jump by us now, but I think we're in good position. We're sitting in 5th currently, right there with 3rd and 4th. As long as we don't slip too far back down the order and we continue to jump fairly well, I'm going to be pretty happy. Decent jump by us, a good jump by Raven Black up into 2nd place. Now, right on the heels of Stormy Larissa. Will they go and challenge for that lead, or will they drop back a little bit where they're more comfortable? Darrowband now starting to make a charge in 3rd, trying to get on the heels of the 2 front runners. And what a jump by Darrowband! Raven Black gets a better jump than Stormy Larissa, moves out into lead, but Darrowband flies up the field there, and up combined with Stormy Larissa and Raven Black are the front runners. 10 furlongs, and so I don't know what's going on here. Why is it all gone white? I don't know. Stormy Larissa's back into 1st, and I can't see anything. Darrowband's in 2nd, Raven Black, Drumshambo, Concubines here. Now up into 4th there. 7.5 furlongs. Have we done 8 jumps? Are we on jump 8? I don't know. This is a blind commentary. Autumnal and Mary Ellen Best have fallen a couple of fences back. And Beat the Show went down early, of course, unseating their rider. So this is anybody's race. We're up into 3rd now. 9 jumps, 6.5 furlongs left. It looks like Danoband and Drumshambo are fighting over 4th. Grand Union Suits Me fighting over 6. Iron Condor and Gandili are at the back rear of the field. Oh, we've just dropped down to 5th there. Probably a bad jump. But we're in the mix now with Drumshambo and Danoband. 4.5 furlongs left. 3, maybe 4 jumps left to run. It looks like Raven Black's been caught. Drumshambo now making a run for the lead with Stormy Larissa out at the front. We're under 4 furlongs. Concubine now moving down the field. This isn't what we like to see. This is not what we like to see. Iron Condor has fallen. We're speeding up the race. Can we get anywhere in it? Looks like Drumshambo might be the person here to take this. We're all at the jumps. We're all out of times. We're in the last furlong. Drumshambo leads from Raven Black. Grand Union Suits Me in 4th. Concubine down in 5th. Danoband down in 6th. And on the last jump, Concubine gets unseated. So close to the line. Drumshambo will take it. We had no chance. We could have got 5th. But yeah, we didn't see what happened or how it happened. So we're going to go back in and quickly replay that. But no. It's all going to be in white, which I've not had before. That's a new bug. So yeah, okay. Not great, not great. So today we've, cut our debts in half, which is pretty good. Okay, we didn't quite, get back in the black, but one race, one good performance by Bachwood Dancer, and we nearly took that. Concubine, unseated. Not really what I was hoping for there, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. We can't... How about if I watch it now that we're out of the day? I don't know why it turned white. I don't know why it's staying white. Okay. So, looks like we might never know what happens there. I mean, it's not the injury, so it was the same course as Bachwood Dancer. It's not something to do with the course. But, yeah, that's just kind of where we are, I guess, with some of the bugs in the game. That's why I've upgraded to the latest version, because I feel that'll be more stable and less bugs, hopefully, so we can actually get a smoother playthrough. So, at the end of this season, I will be maybe transferring Concubine over to a new jump save on the 1.079 patch, and hopefully that'll run, because at the moment we're on 6.2, and the 7.9 patch, I mean, that's far ahead of where we're currently playing. So these issues will probably clear up there. So let's just go to Aintree, back to Aintree, and watch the race. Does this come up white? If it does, then there's not much point. Yeah. Okay. That was a nice little test. So, here's Lycidas. He is here as the best sort of running horse in the field, along with Army of Stars, the other gelding. Now, this was going to be a little bit of a match race. I thought this would be quite an interesting race between our two horses. And, yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to go and watch this one. But, yeah, okay. I mean, it is what it is. Army of Stars is overwhelming favourite, and they'll probably win. But, Lycidas, can you get second place here? I'm really hoping that you can get second or first. Let's see. Oh! And he wins. He wins. Lycidas wins by 1 length from Effervescent. Then it's 7 3/4 lengths back to Signatory. Army of Stars down in 4th. Yeah. Evervescent led all the race, and then on the last jump, Lycidas gets up into challenging position, powers down the line, and wins the race. That's what I like to see. Oh yes, that's what I like to see. I wonder if I can do that and then view it, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this at the moment. My gosh, how many races. This is the Grand National. I thought that was a huge field, and we're not going to be able to watch it. We're not going to be able to watch it, are we? Please, please, just let me see it. Just don't go white, please. Oh, look at that. If anybody's got any idea why that happens, then please do leave the answer in the comment section below. If you've got no clue whatsoever, you know, I don't know, just leave a comment saying not a clue. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. This has been a good episode in terms of results. Concubine did unseat their rider. Could have won a little bit of money, but Bachelor Dancer second there. And Lycidas in a grade 1 race, first grade 1 race for this gelding, goes and wins, you know, against a couple of nice horses, to be fair. So yeah, that's bumped their average back up, it's bumped their ratings back up, so that's quite handy. What it does mean is, for the first time in a little while, we're back. We're back. We're out of debt. We are back. And if Bachelor Dancer can finish top 3 in grade 1s, and the same for Lycidas, we are not going back into debt. Concubine, we can afford to give time at that point, and I really need to sort out the mess that's in this barn. Really do. So yeah, April. I'm not sure when this season starts. I think we're close to the end of it. So yeah, guys, maybe, just maybe, one more race each for these horses. We'll finish the season out. We'll finally be back in out of debt. But I forgot the season was a little bit weird, so the debt, you know, debt doesn't matter at this stage because we're going to close out this save at the end of here. So I might just export all 3 into a new save, and yeah, and hopefully keep the other horses, maybe the starting 5, unless there's something special in the starting 5. We'll put those 5 in the breeding barn to compensate for losing this lot, which aren't gonna be too bad of a set. And then if I do that, we'll have a breeding barn in place at the start of the game. We'll be able to continue running these as an 11 and 2 6-year-olds. And I guess I also export the best 3 of these 5 horses to the game as well. So we're not going to get all of these. I'm not sure if they are all actual ready to come into the game next season. They might be yearlings, they might be 2-year-olds ready to come in, because the jumps game, of course, is slightly different. So yeah, we'll deal with that after the next video. I'm hoping you're enjoying this series. It's been a long time coming for me to learn how to play jumps, but I think we're finally there. We were so close to a 4th grade 1 for Bachelor Dancer. Doesn't look like a great horse, but has run so well at times for us. That laid back trait, of course, is important, I think. A grade 1 win now on Lycidas, who's got another 5 years of racing maybe in them. The first of many grade 1s, I'd hope. Another laid back horse. And yeah, this one has run so well. Didn't finish his last race, of course. And then a 6th place in the Hatton's Grace Hurdle. But apart from that, seconds, firsts, it's a classy horse that we can do something with. What's actually the potential bar looking like now? Oh, look at that. 80 current ability and about 86, 87 potential ability. If he had finish application, this would be a dominant horse. If he wasn't a gelding, he'd be in the breeding barn. Like, I really like Lycidas. I'm very, very happy that we did manage to pick them up. And yeah, we're almost paid back on Lycidas, I think. I'm not sure how much he actually cost. If you do know, it's almost go check recent videos. Then of course leave that information in the comment section below. Have your say. As always, have your say on any of the matters. And yeah, at the end of this season, in the next video, I'm gonna want to know Batchworth Dancer, breeding barn or race. That's going to be the big one. Do we race another season with Batchworth, or do we start over with Batchworth going into the new breeding barn with 3, maybe up to 3 of these yearlings and the horses we start with next time? So you guys let me know that. We'll see what happens. We'll figure it out as we go along. But one more race apiece for these guys. I think we're going to stay and finish with a bit of money in the bank, it looks like. Not a bad save. We've overcome some adversity, and we're so close to getting Batchworth Dancer that 4th and 5th grade 1 win. So don't think it's going to happen at this point. We were so close in that race getting number 4. The last race could have got us number 5. But Lycidas is going to take over the money winning, I think, in the new save. So we're okay. And Concubine, we've got time to develop. So if you have enjoyed, please do click that like button. If not, you can always click the dislike button. You can have your say, any types of comments in the section below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about with regards to this save, the new save, these horses. Just let me know what's going on in your minds, and we'll go from there, guys. You can follow me on Twitter to find out more information about in-between saves, or when the upload times or days are going to change like it did yesterday. So you can always click on Twitter and follow me there. Find out exactly what's going on. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you back here for the last run in this jump skim. The last races of Batchworth Dancer, Concubine and Lycidas in this save before we upgrade and start a new jump save on the brand new patch. Thanks for watching. Come back soon. I've been Chris Orme. This is Starters Order 6. Hey, we got something special. I truly believe it. It's taken a long time, but we're getting there. Let's finish it out in style.